Copilot is building agents on the floor. Business solutions knocking at your door. Dynamics Power Platform, the cloud in your hands. Microsoft is charting where tomorrow stands. Don't wait for the world to change. Step up and rearrange. The certifications calling your name. It's time to rise. It's time to claim your signals glow. The AI job boom is here. Rise up and succeed. Build the skills that move business forward. Plant the winning seed. From agent builders to the architects of change, transformation leaders rearranging the game. Contact center engineers, the sales intelligent app builders, watch the future grow. New exams enable beta testing. June, the roles of tomorrow are arriving real soon. Power Platform leveled up, the old makes way for new. The agentic era is calling, what are you gonna do? Don't wait for the world to change. Step up and rearrange. The certifications calling your name. It's time to rise. It's time to claim your fame. The AI job boom is here. Are you ready to lead? Build the skills that move business forward. It's all that you need. Get certified, verified. Show the world what you know. AB 100, AB 620. Let the signals glow. The AI job boom is here. Rise up and succeed. Build the skills that move business forward. Plant the winning seed. Every credential you earn is proof that you were there when the world was transformed by the ones who dared. Responsible AI is scaling enterprise-wide with co-pilots and agents standing by your side. The AI job boom is here. Are you ready to lead? Build the skills that move business forward. It's all that you need. Get certified, verified. Show the world what you know. AB 100, AB 620. Let the signals glow. The AI job boom is here. Rise up and succeed. Build the skills that move business forward. Plant the winning seed.
Ho, ho, ho. Hello and a warm welcome to the M365 show. Today, we are diving into something, yeah, every professional needs to hear right now, AI-powered business certifications. If you've been wondering which credentials are actually more move and the needle is the needle near career, or if you are a power platform certified guy. So I think the show today will help you very much. So Isabel.
Yes. Well, welcome to the M365 Show. If this is your first time joining us or first time seeing my face, I am a Power Platform consultant who is obsessed with the user experience and also the digital adoption of AI. I'm also very passionate about technology, making it accessible and meaningful for end users. So that's a little bit something about myself. Welcome in. Marcel, go ahead and do a little introduction on your portion.
Yeah, so I think, Marcel, I'm working for more than 30 years in the Microsoft business, so I'm feeling like a veteran. So, because, there's so much to talk, but my person is not important today. I think the most important person today is here. Natalie Landers is with us. A warm welcome to you, Natalie. Some words from your side.
Yeah, thank you so much for the warm welcome and thank you for having me. It's very tough to follow up that amazing video that you guys created. So, my name is Natalie Laanders. I'm same as Isabel, Power Platform consultant. My focus is mainly everyday Canvas apps, automation, AI agents, all of those things. And I am quite heavily focused on certificates. I currently hold, I think, 22 active ones and 3 of them in beta that I'm waiting on, and I got another exam on Monday. So
I just give
all
you
of
a
the
round of applause. How many hours? At least 22 hours taking the exam, right? That is crazy.
it's a lot. I think that
Amazing.
if you're to count the learning path hours plus all of the other
Ooh,
hours, I mean, per exam, maybe I studied 5 or 6 hours, and I did some of them once or twice. So if you want to count that, it's a lot.
it is a lot. That diligent and hard work. That is crazy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
You want to
yeah.
do a
So
little bit more introduction about anything else you want to add?
yeah, so maybe people will know me from being on the community calls whenever somebody
So I
mentions the
think we
word
had
badge.
a delay at the moment.
Is there a delay? I'm sorry.
So Isabel, questions. So if you want,
I don't have any delays.
No, it's fine by me as well.
yeah, I think so too. So I think you're coming with a big delay, or I have a delay.
I think it's
All right,
you for
we're
now.
experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any delay on our side. Let's have Natalie continue with your introduction.
hmm Yeah. Yeah. So as I mentioned, people may know me from being on the community call whenever somebody mentions the word badge. Whenever they get a certificate, I am always there celebrating with them, posting the Dancing Badgers GIF, and I try and encourage everybody online to continue with their learning path as well, to always remain curious. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, that's very fantastic. How many badges do you have the community calls? I'm just a little bit curious.
uh, a lot. And during the call, I often post the Badgers GIF, and I even got it tattooed on my leg.
Oh, wow. That is dedication. Let's just say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Your professional life have officially bleed into your personal life.
Yes, I turn my work into my hobby. Yes.
Well, you're one of those special people. Let's just move on talking about business certifications with AI being the new buzzword, but now is no longer a buzzword, but more of part of our integration of our normal work life now. So tell me why AI powered business certifications are no longer optional and how are they reshaping hiring, project delivery, and organizational confidence?
Yeah, it's everything is AI now. In the past years, first it started with Copilot, then it became AI, then it became everybody wanted to do AI but not sure how to do AI, and that's where the certificates really come in. For me, it's learning about AI, learning about all of the possibilities that are out there, combined with seeing the added value that a business could have in getting that AI. Yeah, that's really where the shift has been, because in the past people just wanted to do AI, but they were unsure how to get started. And with learning about the technologies, they're like, oh, hey, wait a minute, Azure AI Foundry is able to do this, or I can do a Foundry agent, I can do a Copilot agent, I can expand Copilot Studio. It goes on and on and on, and it just gives a really good insight for businesses as well, to also view their what the added value is of AI, what is actually capable, and what's the return on investment on that. Because what if I try and invest in something, in a certain technology, and it completely flops? I mean, I've been part of an AI in the past. That was about 10 years ago, an AI development, and that actually didn't work, and it completely flopped. And maybe it was too soon. Who knows? But yeah, that's. I hope that kind of answers the question.
Yeah, completely. I understand. What was it? One of my clients, sorry. Um, I was like, I'm not an expert in Foundry. And then my client would comment, no one is. It's brand new. It's a new baby. And everyone is going as it goes of this winding road. And also, it's more of, I learned that technology now has shifted. Whatever I learned 6 months ago might not be relevant or
Yeah.
not recommended anymore. So it's keeping up with the train, but also the motivation to continue, because things are evolving. You have to adapt. If you don't adapt, you get left behind. Unfortunately, that is the truth, especially even in our world that we're in, the tech world. I even get overwhelmed. It's not only organizations, but people who work in tech are also the person who gets overwhelmed as well.
Yeah, same for me. It's every day something changes, something new appears in the settings, something new comes in preview. For example, I did the original Azure AI fundamentals, and I recently did the latest. I don't know the title of it.
Is it in
Another.
beta?
Yeah, it was the new. Sorry, it was AB 420 Intelligent Automation. I did that
Okay.
one, and that's the renewed AI, Azure AI Engineer renewed Azure AI fundamentals, and it just got so much bigger. And they really added new technologies in there. They reshaped older technologies. So I mean, it had things in there. I was like, I didn't even know that existed. So I tried to answer the question, but it's so big, and it can easily overwhelm anybody.
I agree. So there are so many badges and certifications out there right now. So how does someone who isn't a developer, say a business analyst or department lead, find out which AI certification is actually worth their time? You want to walk us through the Microsoft AI Skill Hub blog post about which one
Sure.
would be the best?
Yeah, let's tempt fate and share my screen. Let's see if that will work. All right. So let's go to the latest and let me know when you can see it.
Not yet.
You don't see it? Not yet?
No.
Sometimes it does take a little delay to show up.
Yeah, also, unfortunately, a disclaimer, I'm currently at a client site, so I'm trying to hotspot through my phone.
That's really risky.
Yeah. Right. If it won't appear, I will just talk through it.
If you would like, I can also share my screen as well.
Sure.
Is this the correct
Yeah.
site?
Yes. Yes, I see it.
Oh,
I saw it.
Just disappeared. Okay. I was going to make it bigger. So the question is, somebody who isn't a developer, that is a business analyst or department lead, how can they figure out which certifications is worth their time? Where would they go from here?
Yeah, so I don't know if so I don't see your screen anymore, but I can answer the question. So with Microsoft, they do recommend whether a certain certificate is for a developer, whether it's for a business consultant, business person, whether it's for engineer, whether it's for an app maker. But I think it's more on what your own personal idea is. So, for example, for a business leader, there's something called the AI Skills Navigator, and you can mention in there that you want to search for a business leader perspective. But in my personal opinion, if you're a business leader looking into AI, you may want to also dive into some fundamentals, some MS 900, PL 900, get to know the other technologies, but Microsoft doesn't necessarily recommend them to business leaders.
Okay. Sounds good. For some reason,
Are you guys still there?
still cannot see my screen?
I can.
So I can see it.
Yeah, I see it
Sorry
too.
about it, folks. Technical difficulties here.
Gotcha.
So we see the timeline with new exams.
Yeah. What I'm showing on the screen is the new Microsoft certification exam timeline from April, May to June, the beta ones.
Oh, that one. Yeah, all right. So the AB620, I can talk a little bit through that one. I took that 2 weeks ago. It's the new agent builder certificate. So it's kind of what was missing in the past. It's a Copilot Studio / agent / Foundry agent, anything agent. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend that one to a business leader because it's quite a technical Copilot Studio exam. And the other one, Intelligent Application Builder, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm taking that on Monday, so I cannot talk about that one for now.
Okay. So from this website, where would they go to really find a tag of business leader or anything like that? Where can I go from there to find it?
Yeah, from this one, let me scroll through the site as well. So this is a blog post more on the general announcements, but if you scroll all the way down, there's a button, Explore Microsoft Credentials on AI Skills Navigator.
Okay. Well, you have to sign in.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So for anybody wanting to sign in, it's the same as your Microsoft Learn credentials.
So it would be like roles of interest, like the roles that you're interested in.
Yes. So what's different about this one? It's an AI-powered AI Skills Navigator. So it can recommend videos from YouTube, from LinkedIn Learning, from Microsoft itself, and you can create your own playlist. You can add a prompt like, "Hey, I'm a business leader. I'm interested in the strategy of AI. I have some developers that would like to work with AI Foundry. Please recommend a learning path for me."
Okay.
And this is on top of what Microsoft Learn already has with the regular playlist, but it goes way beyond just Microsoft Learn. And you can create different playlists. You can tailor them. You can do all sorts of things with it. And I've played around with it, and it has a really good potential. Well, beyond potential. I mean, it's there to give guidance on which exams to take. So, because originally thinking for me, I thought that the AB exams would all be business exams. because the original AB exams that were released were all business Copilot, business transformation leader, business AI architect. So I thought all of the ABs would be business exams, and they are not. So using this AI skills navigator, it can also guide you towards the certificates and towards what learning paths you can do. But it doesn't take into account the actual things that you may want to learn within your organization. Let's say your organization works with fabric. You would have to put in your prompt like, hey, my company works with fabric. We are looking into a fabric agent. What do you recommend? So the bigger your prompt will be, the better the recommendation will be. But yeah, that's kind of how it ties in. So it's an assistant, but it's not quite a 100% advisor.
Okay. This is new, right?
It's very new. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was announced 2 months ago, 3 months
Okay.
ago. It's very new.
Sounds good.
So from a governance perspective, how do certifications help organizations, and help the certifications to have a better understanding how I should work with AI, and when I should work with the right AI tool. I would say, for example, you make an example with when I should use Copilot Studio, when I should use Microsoft Foundry. Is this something that is placed in these new certificates?
Yes, so AB 900 is the introduction fundamentals that gives you the overview, very broad overview of what specific product does something. Although it does go a little bit deeper than the original what fundamentals was. Originally it was only you need to know what this specific technology means. You need to know what this specific phrase does. But now it has really changed and evolved into, it's almost as difficult as an associate exam doing the new AB 900 exam. You need to go a little bit deeper into actually knowing the products and having worked with the products to get the fundamentals exam. But still, I would definitely start with AB 900. And from there, you can go to AB 730, which is quite a Copilot heavy extending Copilot exam. So that's all Copilot, all pages, all notebooks, the Copilot AI. Then you have AB 731 is business transformation leader. But I would kind of also say AB 620 is a logical follow-up in learning Copilot Studio and agents and how all of that works. So that's the agent builder. And then from there go on to, I would do, if you have the prerequisites for it, AB 100. So AB 100 does require to have a prerequisite of at least a Power Platform or Dynamics Associate certificate. And then you can do, it's a full-on AI, all agents, all agentic architect exam. Which they steered it towards business focus, but it's quite a broad, quite a technical exam without showing code. So you do need to know the products. And then from there go on to AB 420 and probably AB 410. But as I mentioned, I'm not quite sure on the contents there yet. But AB 410 is kind of a combination of the former PL 600 Power Platform Architect exam, which is actually still there, but it's going to be deprecated around August, I believe. And PL 200 Power Platform Functional Consultant, which will also be deprecated in August. And it has even elements of AB 730. So kind of all of those, the reason why I took all of those in such a short time frame is the knowledge is fresh in my mind. And the exams have so much overlap that once you get started on them, it's almost addictive to go to the next one and learn more and just keep on learning. But yeah, that's kind of the way that I would put it. So I recently put out a post on LinkedIn as well that has the order that I recommend with all of the numbers, all of the sequential things. So if anybody's curious, you're welcome to check that out. But yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a pamphlet. That was a lot. That was 4 steps. I can only remember 3 things at a time. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
what
it's
I've
a lot.
learned. Yeah, it is a lot. I'm like, I need next time. What? Maybe we'll put it. Yeah, we'll put it in the show notes as that LinkedIn post after this.
Mhm.
And with Microsoft Learn, with LinkedIn Learning, Coursera, learners are overwhelmed with the platforms. Like, what
Yes.
makes Microsoft AI Power Certification Path stand out so structurally from everything else? Why Microsoft?
I think the biggest change that Microsoft recently did was they changed their Learn articles to have either a video led path or a text led path. So for me, I'm quite a visual learner. I prefer videos, which is ironic because I'm a blogger. But it's you can really choose and pick whichever method works for you. And so I still don't only use Microsoft Learn paths. I mean, they are incredible, but as I mentioned, I'm a visual learner, so I learn a lot more from people in the community that post about a certain technology, like, hey, you're interested in this is how it works, this is how it doesn't work. And kind of, for example, people like Shane Young, I really learned a lot from his videos, and he really explains the why behind it. Because even with the new Microsoft Learn format and videos and text and everything that Microsoft does awesome, they don't explain the why. And for me, being a neurospicy, neurotypical person, I don't always understand the why behind something. So for me, that really helps. And I hope that also helps other people as well.
Yeah, 100% agree. Let's do a little adoption challenge of if, for example, employees are asked to get certified, but they already are really stressed thin. And what do organizations that succeed in upskilling at scale actually do differently than others that other organizations maybe have failed at, or they could have give improvements on?
So I wouldn't make getting certificates mandatory. So
Okay.
it adds an added pressure, and with people being already stretched so thin, that if you add pressure behind doing a certificate or even making a salary adjustment based on how many certificates somebody has, for people that struggle to get enthusiastic about learning something new while they are already so stressed, for me it would add so much additional stress that I wouldn't want to do any of the exams. And also I would recommend what I see with companies that I've worked with, that if you really celebrate somebody getting a certificate and not just saying, hey, good job, move on, but really celebrate and have them explore the skills that they learned and show something cool. It can be just short 5 minutes, but really embrace the fact that people are learning without adding pressure to it by making it mandatory, but making it just a joyful experience. I would say that really that really puts them apart from other companies that only drive value on getting certificates.
Okay, I think we should move to the AI-powered learning path because, I think we have take a look at the role-based path. We I got a summary about when you choose what and technical or business persons are involved. So Natalie, could you demonstrate how AI-powered learning tools within Microsoft Learners adapt to the learner's progress? And recommend the next steps for personalized preparation, including how practice assessment and get AI-generated feedback loops?
Yeah, so what Microsoft quite recently did, I think in the past year or two, they added that during certain exams, you're able to open up an AI assistant and ask questions. So you can go on to Microsoft Learn and even go deeper into the material that they allow you to. It's of course not a fully unlimited browser, but they do give you access to Learn. But it's also, excuse me, it's also that the added benefit of AI. I was quite recently, I drove to an exam and I was stuck in traffic. I was, wait a minute, why not just open Copilot? Say, hey, Copilot, you have access to my OneNote notebook. I made notes during my study. Can you look up this and this exam on Microsoft Learn? Can you open up the file and ask me questions about this? And if I don't understand an answer, can you help in a conversation way guide me through what I'm not understanding? So what ended up happening was I was stuck in traffic for 45 minutes, but I was actively talking to Copilot while learning about Copilot. So that really helped me in preparing for the exam and going through my own notes. And it's basically AI assisted learning to an AI exam.
When you talk about that, is that your personal Copilot, or you're talking about the Microsoft Learn Copilot?
So this was the Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Okay, sounds good. So that's what I was thinking. Are you able to demonstrate on Microsoft Learn? If not, I can share my screen again.
I doubt it will work. I'm sorry. I got really bad bandwidth here.
Alrighty, so this is something, it's going to come up really soon, that I'm trying to do on certifications as well. I think this is, let's go to the previous module. This is what Natalie was talking about. You can either do text or image or video version of it.
I still don't see your screen. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. Let me copy this link so you can see the similar things of what I am trying to show. So that is where I am at.
Yes. And this, just as a good note, this also shows the example of you can choose either video or text.
Right. So Microsoft Learn has embedded AI into the learning experience itself. So what is concretely different from studying with AI assistant versus a traditional prep book or course? I believe we're talking about the Ask Learn button. Is that correct?
I think so. Yeah, that's the added AI assistant that Microsoft Learn has now launched. So you can ask questions about the Learn page that you're on, about the video that you're on. So let's say I don't understand a certain concept. Can you explain it a little bit further for me?
Okay.
But this is one that it's only on the Learn page for now. It's not that an external Copilot could access the website and access this skill for now.
So, and when organizations want to check and report the certification process across their teams, what tools or integrations exist?
You mean for your employees to check how many certificates somebody has?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do know that there is a portal that if you're a representative for your organization, you can check within your partner organization what the status is of your employees' certificates. But that's, for example, if you are a Microsoft partner. I'm not quite sure if there are other ways, but of course there's still the old-fashioned way of having an HR system where people log their certificates in. But as far as Microsoft, I only know of the partner way on how to do it, and you can quickly see how many people have PL 400, how many people have DP 600, how many people. Well, you can fill in the rest, but yeah, that is possible.
And is the credential yeah, freshness the same as before, so one time per year, or are here changes too?
Yeah, there are some changes. So the new AB exams, the new AB business exams, they were kind of announced as fundamentals versus associate, but they aren't officially. So the original fundamentals associate expert level, the fundamentals you don't have to renew. Associate you have to renew every year. You are eligible to renew it 6 months before the renewal date. And then every single day you can take the renewal assessment, which is most of the time about 25 questions. And you can do that every single day until you renew it. So that really keeps your knowledge up to date as well, because it does add new technologies in there. It isn't just a repeat of the original exams objectives. Same with expert. You also have to renew that every year. But with the new AB exams, for example, transformation leader, you don't have to renew. I don't think you have to renew that one every year. The way that you can check it once you have the exam is if you go on to learn, go to your certificates, it will say if they need to be renewed or not, whether there's an end date or not. And because Microsoft doesn't have any clear guidance, as far as I know right now, on which exams you do need to renew and which ones you don't. But the business ones, I don't think you need to renew, but the technical ones you do. And then there's still the original fundamentals associate expert.
Okay. Yeah, fantastic. So for someone who's starting completely from scratch, no cloud background, no IT background, what is the honest minimal time investment to really get into a meaningful first AI certification? From where I don't even know how the LLM models work and all that type of things. How much time do I need to invest?
Yeah, I would say at least a week. And I mean a week with per day maybe 3 hours of studying, of just going into AB 900, going into the exam objectives, look at what the exam is about, follow the official learning path, of course. But the way that I study for an exam is I go through the objectives, and if I see a specific subject that I'm not knowledgeable about, then I go and learn about that. I look up videos, I look up blog posts, I look at the learning paths, and then I go in from there. I would highly recommend that if somebody has no prior knowledge of AI, to really dive into the objectives of an exam. And it's not just to pass the exam. I mean, that's great, but it's about the learning experience and expanding your knowledge. It's the same with me. I took a fabric exam. I don't work with fabric, but the reason why I took the fabric exam is to really learn what fabric does, what fabric agents do, what is a data lake, what's a data warehouse. So I really went into that. So I had no prior knowledge, and I went head first into the technology, looked at all of the subjects, objectives, and I went from there. So for somebody that has no prior AI experience, remain open-minded and curious. That's the best advice I can give.
Agreed. So let's move on to part 4. Marcel, do you have a question to ask?
One important part to fabric is it's the same like me, because I'm in a project with Purview, and Purview has a data governance part, and without fabric knowledge, no way no way to go through a whole project. And I think this is a big problem with all of the tools, so we are not still stand alone in the Microsoft cosmos, and you need knowledge from tools if you're working with others. Yeah, very interesting part. So regarding to now, let us go to our next part, organizational strategy. I think the next one is leadership buy-in. So what's the most compelling business case you've seen used to get a C-suite or HR director or invest? I think it's a 4.1, sorry. So incentive structures. So beyond intrinsic motivation, so what actually works? Exam vouchers, internal recognition, sales bands, to tile certifications. What have you seen, and what is the actual status?
Yeah, so I kind of jumped the gun earlier in already explaining this a little bit, but yeah, it's the biggest key takeaway for me is make it joyful, make it a nice experience to learn, to grow, to share knowledge. If you try and put an incentive behind it, like getting a salary increase, or you try and do a gamification out of it by just doing online codes that you can buy, company branded stuff, that doesn't work. It doesn't motivate people. They don't want your company branded pen just because they passed an exam. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. It doesn't help to motivate. Really celebrate and allow people in their own time, if they want to learn, give them vouchers, give them the time to learn, because people are stretched so thin. Give them at least maybe a few hours a week so that they can study for that exam. That will help you with your business as well. And once they have it, celebrate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's really big, because we have vouchers, money talks,
Yeah.
Not saying it doesn't. So it is one of those things. Yes, you get a bonus extra, but also a positive reinforcement of a celebration of somebody went above and beyond. This is very more it touches other people on the personal basis. Employees feel good when we're being celebrated. We're not just counted as numbers of, okay, how many certifications, how many people can we do that? Okay, those people get a raise or not. It's cut and dry, but life is not cut and dry, and it lives in gray areas. So it's very, I really like how you put it, of not just materialistic recognition, but also in celebrations.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that is for employees, right? So let's talk about partners and consultants, people like us. So should a Microsoft partner firm, I work for a Microsoft partner firm, require AI certification for the delivery teams? How do you phrase it that in low key pushing it in, but without losing talent? How do we get other consultants to really get on board, not just day-to-day users?
Yeah, so I'm also a consultant working for a Microsoft partner firm, and it's for me the best experience is that whenever the company doesn't just push like, hey, I want you to get AB 731, you need to get this exam. Like, no, what's the added benefit for me as a consultant in taking that exam? Do you have any possible clients that would like to work with that technology? Do we have an internal environment that I can play around with? It's fine that you want me to learn about fabric agents. Can you give me access to fabric and to an agent so that I can see what the added benefit is, not just for me but for the clients? And it's the big difference is between pushing just to get a certificate or the actual added benefit around it. But it's not just from the business perspective of somebody has it and then when they have it, they can work for a client. That's fine. That works from the business perspective. But from us as consultants, like, what's the added value behind learning that skill?
I 100% agree. You can go through the Microsoft Learn modules. It doesn't really mean anything because you just learn so fresh if it's not applicable. If I don't use it, I'm going to lose it. A lot of my colleagues is like, well, give me a project about it then. Give me some clients that actually do this, because if it's fresh, and then I'm going to forget about, what are these things anymore. So I think that is a really good one. Applicable skills and applicable to real life business examples.
Exactly.
So that is really helpful.
Yeah. What I did for Fabric, for example, we have with a company that I work for, we have a department that handles BI consultancy. So I called them like, hey guys, are you available for me to sit in with you for a day? And you can explain to me what you do with Fabric. You've built Fabric for clients or you've implemented it. What did you actually do? What can you show me a production pipeline? Can you show me Spark stuff, Synapse stuff. It's been a while, but I mean, show me an actual working Fabric environment that shows me the added value of what it is versus me just reading a learn post about it.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think at this time of organizations really have to invest into their marketplace with AI. You got to take back, you got to put billability above and beyond because you got to take back revenue. So then your most talent people actually have time to learn new skills and apply it in real life. And especially with AI evolving every quarter. So how does organizations build a certification culture? But that isn't constantly, need to keep up. Oh my goodness, this certification has, it's going to get retired. How do they keep it up, but without, pushing it down their throats?
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to answer that question, but it's when you get people excited about exams, about learning, about expanding their knowledge. If you have one person within your organization that you can motivate to keep up with all of the changes, and they then spread that throughout the organization. For example, for my organization, I'm one of the drivers behind getting certificates, and when something gets changed or renewed. It's really tough as a whole, as entire company, to keep up with it. But if you have just one person excited about everything that's going on and they share their excitement with others, I think that's one way to solve that.
Yeah. The reason I was laughing to get excited about exams, that's the last thing I am going to think about.
You'll get there. I mean, I'm taking an exam on next or this Monday afternoon, just before my summer vacation, and I'm even excited to take the exam.
Whew, I have test anxiety. Let's just say that. All right. I think we're ready for real life Q&As, unless Marcel or Natalie, do you want to add anything else?
Yeah, so Mirko, could you add the first question? I saw there's a lot of comments. So I will read here from Adam Cleaver. I love the choice of videos or text images. I get so tired of listening into training videos 2 times speed waiting for the point.
Yes.
Yes, it's much more information, I think.
Yeah, no, I am exactly the same, and just scrolling through the transcript to see if there's anything interesting in there, and just skipping through it so you can get to the next bit. Exactly.
Yeah, what I love is that you can play the video, change it back to text, and follow along.
So I think there's one missing part, I think. So there could be, so Microsoft has so many partners, and I know where are built success stories. And if you want to see a success story, for example, you can, Microsoft could add the links to the success story of other partners where you can see how we're built a successful, I would say, Microsoft Foundry agent, or a multi-agent structure with Copilot Studio and so on. I think this could help a lot to get an impression. So as you said before, one is the technical path, the second is the governance path, and the third path is the real world. And I think the real world has ever been missing in the learning path. And but Microsoft has all the information. Yeah? A little bit crazy why I didn't point on this, for the references here. So, but the next one here, Carnegie Johnson, Natalie Landers, do you host exam study prep sessions?
I do, yes. I don't do them on my own as an MCT, but I do exam study posts, blog posts, and some videos if I can. But I do official exam trainings as an MCT, but I have to do them through my employer through Wortel Smart. So whenever somebody has a business case they would like to learn, for example, I did a full exam training for PL400, Power Platform developer. So I do have to go through them because I do work full time through my employer. But I would love to do more exam content online. So if you have any suggestions on which exam you would like to go a little bit deeper in or have some tips and tricks on, please feel free to let me know.
I will let you know because I'll be taking exams.
We will come back to you.
Yes.
So, Mirko Peter said, what did you think about the Microsoft challenge to get free or win free exams, like vouchers or something like that?
Yeah, so there's currently, I think it's next week, there's an AI skills challenge that's upcoming, where if you follow the challenge, you can get free vouchers. So I did four of my exams. I got through free vouchers from Microsoft. So originally, when I first got into the Power Platform, I got a challenge. I think it was an Ignite challenge for a PL400 Power Platform developer, which I don't recommend you start with. It's one of the most difficult technical exams out there. But since it was a free voucher, I was like, I don't have anything to lose if I try and do this. So there's no added pressure, there's no company pressure, there's no dependent salary on it. It's just me challenging myself to do it. So I studied for 4 months and I got it. So I'm really excited about Microsoft offering free vouchers and learn challenges because, yeah, like I said, there's no added pressure behind it.
I think that's a really good to not that exam in general, but more of other exams. It tells you what you did not do really well in and really study up that portion.
Yeah.
So that is good to start, I guess, free exam, no pressure, and then let's see what you're not good at and study up on that portion. So that's a good incentive.
Really, really good. So yeah, we are coming to the end, and yeah, so famous last words from your side, Natalie.
Famous last words. Stay excited. Stay open to learning. I always post hashtag always learning because it's the AI landscape, certificate landscape, everything changes every single day. And it can get tiresome, but it can also be really exciting. Like, hey, what is now coming out? What new technology is capable of doing something? I didn't know that was possible. So stay open-minded, stay excited, and try and enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, maybe find something else that you're passionate about. But it's hopefully nobody is making you do the exams. That's kind of what I'm saying here.
Yeah, agreed. So with the, go ahead.
Yes, from your side.
Yeah, I was gonna say the AI job boom isn't coming, but we're here. There is no going back to no AI. Nobody is going back to no AI. So the question is whether your credentials keep up pace with your ambitions. So it's something that we have to continue to work at. With accessibility and inclusion to be part of every upscaling conversation, great AI skills programs bring everybody along. So I really love the accessibility, how the videos of the speed really annoys me when people talk too slow. It has to be a 1.5 speed. That is just how I am. So really happy with that portion. Marcel, you want to talk about the upcoming show?
Yeah, so one last sentence from my side. I really like the way that Microsoft changed at the moment. So the learning is more a personal part, and I have possibilities to find my own way to learn. And yeah, I think I really like that. So this was a really, really cool impression, and I never saw this before. And this is really, I think this is the right way how the learning path must change. And this should be not only a company needs a certification ways for a consultant part, as a standard. It should be a personal growth way, and I think we all need to grow on this AI path on these AI technologies. So our next shows are on the 4th of June. We are talking about prompt with Power Automate. And we have a second show on this day because this is with two Australian hosts, guests here, and we have a second show with Drew Tatum regarding to Power Automate scenarios. So two shows on one day, really, really cool. And on the 10th of June, Paul Kaiser is our guest regarding to Agent 365 governance and actions. Really cool path. I know Agent 365 is still go crazy regarding to the integration of other systems, and I'm really happy about the show. And the host there is Steve Corey. So have a nice day or evening. And we see us soon. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Have a good day, all.
Take care.
Your next customers don't need more ads. They need trusted signals. The M365 Show is where the Microsoft ecosystem shows up. Practical, community-driven sessions with real makers, admins, architects, and decision makers. When you sponsor, you don't interrupt people. You show up inside the conversation, where trust and context already exist. Sponsorship means brand visibility, a clear call to action, and content that keeps working through distribution and AI discoverability. Option 1. $99 a sponsor video up to 2 minutes placed in an existing episode. Option 2. $699 one moderated show with 1 or 2 guests plus premium PR and AI indexing. And the power play, $2,000 the ultimate global distribution package. You're a sponsor in every show for 2 years, including 1 moderated show with 1 or 2 guests, plus premium PR and AI indexing. Because when Microsoft teams evaluate tools, they don't search for ads. They remember the brands that taught them something and showed up consistently. If you want visibility with real Microsoft practitioners and content that keeps working, sponsor the M365 Show. Visit m365.show and let's build your next pipeline moment.